Hi. Hello. Do we see and do we hear? Yes. See and hear. Sheer. See here. Perfect. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. How are we? I have like a bunch of things to say, actually. But we'll start with shouting out all of the people who were incredibly generous and crazy while we were on the starting soon screen. So, Shadows and Sky, thank you both for subscribing for 8 months. Frigid, wait a minute, you as well? Oh my god, it's the Monster Hunter crew. It's like 7 or 8 months for the Monster Hunter folks. Entrots at 26. RC for 7. Gee, I wonder what could have brought you in, RC. And then Will gifted out 10 community subs. And Ninja resubscribed for 7 months. And then Misa resubscribed for 2. And then Frigid gifted out 20. And I'm sitting here, I need you, and every time you guys do this, my chat box crashes because it moves so quickly, like it can't keep up. So it lags, and then sometimes it catches up, and then sometimes I have to force quit the program. And then Will cheered 100, and I see now why my chat box isn't moving anymore, and that's because it broke again because Jordan just gifted 50 subs out. I was like, people have been quiet for a while. I haven't seen anybody say anything. Well, that's okay. We move. Maybe I'm boring. The chat box crashed because of Jordan. Jordan says, now that I have your attention, can someone explain Wolf 2 to me? Yes, I would love to explain Wolf 2 to you. Give me just a second. Can't stay because of work. Been enjoying Final Fantasy views. Oh, Giver, I'm so glad you're enjoying Final Fantasy. Lancer is a really, really fun class. Yeah, I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. I enjoy Lancer. I'm not a skilled Lancer, but Dragoon is very cool. So, and now Yoshi P is gonna do what none of my friends have been able to do. They've been trying to get me to craft in this game for years. I won't do it. I don't have the space, but now the glams are all free. Unlocked glams. For any class, I can put my healer and tank stuff, which means now there's a bunch of exclusive crafter glams that I need to craft. But Jordan, the joke about Wolf 2 is that like there are 2 wolves inside me, and Wolf 1 is like the strategic wolf, the preparation wolf, the wolf that says, I see there's a challenge. I'm going to equip myself well to meet this head on. I'm going to strategize. I'm going to plan. I'm going to upgrade as necessary. I'm going to swap weapons. I'm going to expend resources. I'm a mastermind. That's Wolf 1. But Wolf 2 is frequently the wolf actually driving the car, and Wolf 1 is like tied up with rope in the trunk. Wolf 2 says, what? Am I bad at this game? This game thing? What? Am I not good enough to do it as I am? But do I need to improve? I need to make it easier? I don't think so. I don't think so. Why would I do that? Why would I use resources or equip new things or try new... No, I can do this right now without changing. Through sheer force of will, eventually, if I bash my skull against the brick wall enough, tiny bits will begin to crumble and I will win. And that's Wolf 2. And we usually play like Wolf 2. Hi, Evelyn. How are you? Gemini. Thank you so much for gifting those 5 subs out. Gemini, how are you? Oh my god. And Dorcas, why? And Pat? Why? And Celine, why? Why? It's Real Gamer. Yeah, so the very first time we ever hunted Zoshia, I had like I hadn't upgraded anything. I didn't understand that armor really did anything in Monster Hunter because I have a long and storied history with the Soulsborne franchise. And armor in that game, outside of a few like really specific circumstances, Mochi! I can't tell if he's howling for attention or if he's howling because he doesn't feel good. So we might have to check on him in a little bit. It doesn't really, the armor is not gonna do anything. It's mostly about how you look in that game, because you're gonna fucking die in 2 hits no matter what. Most of the time, outside of very specific build circumstances. So I hadn't been upgrading my armor and I hadn't been upgrading my weapons. I hadn't really been paying attention to weaknesses or anything like that. So the first time we fought Zoe, I was in, oh geez, I don't know, probably like the Lala Barina set from low rank, because I thought it was pretty, and like maybe a rarity 5 weapon. Like, I just was not on the ball, and we carded, and then I thought, well, I'm not gonna let this dragon get the better of me. So and then we locked in and we made it like a challenge run, and we managed to beat Zoe like that, and it felt great. So it felt great. You know what else feels great? I need to shout out a community member real quick, because I think this is just about the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. As some of you know, we were sponsored by AMD, which is releasing a limited edition 9070 XT in collaboration with Capcom that is themed after Monster Hunter Wilds. And as part of that sponsorship, like, we were promoting a giveaway they were doing. And that giveaway for that GPU had 5 winners and 10 million entries. More than 10 million entries, actually. I'm rounding down for the sake of my brain. And someone in the community won one. I popped onto Discord yesterday, and who but our very own Sky Crisis is soon to be the proud owner of a new ArcVeld GPU. Sky, congratulations! I was on fucking cloud 9 all day long, and I didn't even see the message in Discord. A moderator forwarded it to me. They were like, you have to look at this. You look at this right now. And I was like, what? What's happening? What? And I like went in, I started screaming. It was, my heart is so full for you. I am so happy. I was rooting for someone in the community to win. Selfishly, I wanted it to be one of us. And there were 5 winners, and one of them is in fact somebody in this community, which I think is just like the coolest thing. Especially since I took a screenshot of the comment that Sky left on the video that we posted about the giveaway, and it was like, well, this is never gonna happen, but I'll try anyway. Mastermind. Universal manipulation of the desire sensor. I don't want it. I'm just gonna I'm gonna shoot my shot. I don't want it though. I don't want it. Oh, I don't want it. It's fine. I don't need it. I don't want it. And then you get it. So congratulations, Sky. Also, do we have alerts off? I think my alerts have been off, but I don't know why. So I pushed the button and hopefully they start working again. Frigid, thank you for giving that sub out. What? That's not 1 sub. You crashed my chat box again. That's 50 subs. I was about to be like, what is this? A sub convention? That's not the... That is a different event than the one I am hosting currently. Yeah, that takes place in a different... Well, thank you so much. I don't know what to do. Eventually, you guys end up like short-circuiting the gratitude meter, and I'm just like I do like the Looney Tunes, like like the blubbering thing. Yeah, dude, Chatbox is suffering. Hey, Chatbox caught up. I see you all typing now. It's great. Wow, Frigid. Yeah, and please do make sure. I'm so grateful for everyone's support, but please do make sure also that you are taking care of yourselves, giving yourself nice treats. Spend wisely, as it were. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Will. Oh my God. We need to break that. I think the hype train record is like level 15. It's highly unlikely we'll break that today, but that's okay because I'm just happy to be here and I'm happy to hang out with you all. So, I'm the nice treat. You need a nicer treat than me, most definitely. Need like a hot beverage of some kind. A warm breakfast pastry. I think that's the kind of treat you all deserve. So, spend wisely. I hardly know her. We're what level are we? You're about to beat your last record. When I looked at that a minute ago, it was level 6. What have you guys been fucking doing? I have the best community in the world. Nobody else has a community better than mine. I guess that would do it. A nice baguette. Yeah, a nice baguette, which I anticipate. I have notes for you, by the way. I've been busy. I've been working. I've been keeping track. No, thank you for the cheer. We might actually legitimately beat it. We have 3 minutes left. So, oh yeah. This week, while I was editing video, I was like, I bet I can listen to video and timestamp and play Expedition 33 at the same time. I cannot do that. So that was an entirely like wasted effort. But it was wasted effort on the part of the video editing because I went through Expedition 33 and I found a bunch of locations that I wrote down, and I did some that seemed like they weren't important, and I was right. They did not seem important. And if they seemed important, I left them alone, and I killed every single chromatic enemy I could find.
I won!
Thank you so much for subscribing, Kinto. I really appreciate that. So, Chromatic Goblu, horrid, hated that, awful. It hurt my wrist for 2 days, actually. Having to, like, clench up on all of the jumps, didn't enjoy it. That hurt my hand. Aberration, that was the most stressful 14 minutes of my life, just in case anyone was wondering. Who else was alive? There was, Chromatic Portier, got him. Found a manor door nearby, saved that for y'all. I feel like there's one. Oh, and then I found a chromatic enemy that was too strong, and I left him alone. And that was the chromatic Clair Obscure in the monolith. So we'll go back to that individual. You know, it's not that he lives, it's that he is experiencing a stay of execution. Dorcas, a 10K cheer! Did we break it? I can't believe it. Rubies. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Hype Train leveled up to level 15. Unbelievable. The best it's ever been. That's crazy. Okay, you did it. You can stop now. We broke the record. It doesn't need to go. It's as high as it should go. It doesn't need to go any higher. But I love you all so much. Oh my god, thank you. I need to think of like something fun to like do with this. Yeah, there's a part of me that I'm thinking about building a second PC. I've got the itch. I did it. I switched out the GPU and now I've just got one. It's free real estate. It has to go in something or it's just gonna be under my bed. So I'm like, what am I doing? I can't do this. I need electroshock therapy to stop thinking this way. Celebrate with some fine French cuisine. Also, Sky, to be fair, I think you should be considering a new PC build because you are going to have a top-line GPU with ArcVeld on it in that bad bitch. So I think it's what you deserve. Storage. Oh no, is that what I forgot to do? Hold on. How much free space is on my hard drive right now? Oh no. Ha! 140 gigabytes. I'm good. That'll get me through the weekend. So we won't be streaming and then get an alert that we don't have any space. So it's good. Oh my god, 3,000 fucks! It sounded like I yelled fucks, but I yelled your name. Fox, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm consistently just overwhelmed by everyone's generosity and support, and I hope none of you are disadvantaging yourselves to do it because that's not what I want. We're here to have a good fun time, and I'm not having fun if you are overextending yourselves. So nobody be doing that shit. I heard fox. A friendly fox. Friendly fox. Fox. Speaking of foxes, I started my Pathfinder campaign. And one of our players has a fox familiar that is just about the cutest thing I've ever seen in any tabletop campaign ever, and I'm obsessed with it. And if anything happens to the fox, I'm gonna be put on a watch list. Will Moore, we did it! You guys did it! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. The party composition appears to be absolutely hilarious. 2 broke bitches, no money, just begging between the 2 of them. One is a professional panhandler, and then I'm a monk, so I'm just like, I do like, I barter. I do like service in exchange for goods. And then the other 3 of us, and we all speak like this, actually. We're a very soft-spoken and impoverished group. I'm gonna need to like change things up, because I'm gonna have to like, someone needs to be a little bit more chaotic, and it might have to be me. It's usually me. I usually cause problems. I'm trying to play a character that doesn't cause problems this time. So yeah, broke bitch number 1, broke bitch number 2. So funny. It's gonna be a really good campaign. I'm playing a monk for the first time. Oh, I guess no, that's not a spoiler. I can say that. That's not a spoiler. Helen! Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my, that's 35 months, almost 3 years. Wow. That's crazy. Helen, thank you. I'm still chuckling about our Metal Gear conversation from yesterday, by the way. Yeah, it's good. It's high quality. That's the thing. So I'm typically a caster, so I'm used to having to track like how many times I spell points, right? How many instances of Blade Song do I have available to me at any given time? So we got into our first combat, and I'm just like, I punch. And the DM is like, you punch. I'm like, yeah, I punch. And they're like, you want to like stance for that? And I'm like, no, I'm going to save it for when I need it. So it's a special use. And quickly realized flurry of blows and stance, that's just a thing you can do. You can do them an infinite number of times. There's no tracking. There's no cap. It's as many times as you want, forever. So, I suspect I'm gonna start blasting with my fists, and it's gonna be great. Yeah, I can do a lot of damage. If I stance and flurry, I like damage. Damage is good. Oh my god, Frigid with 29 more and Garvsby with 10! Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. This is 16.
I won!
And Fox with another 10. Thank you. Thank you so much. Absolutely insane. So I'm very excited. Yeah, it's my first time playing Monk. I'm really excited to learn more about it. And hopefully do a lot of damage, because I really enjoy Pathfinder as a system. But the last campaign I played in, I was a caster. I was an oracle. And casters in Pathfinder feel very different than they do in D&D. And I ended up occupying kind of like a utility or support role, which is fine. And I like that. But I was constantly like, I want to be blasting. I kept asking my GM. I was like, did I build badly? I feel like I'm not blasty enough. And the DM was just like, that's just kind of like how like casters are in Pathfinder. They don't necessarily feel the same way as they do in D&D. But I want this monk to be strong. I want to hurt things. Now, we have somebody in our party that has a +4 mod strength right off the bat. So I'm not going to be the maximum damage dealer in the party. However, I do wish to be dealing damage. And hopefully I can build in such a way that I experience, recognize, and enjoy that. I need to like really isolate the stance that I want. There was one I was looking at, but it required me to be trained in deception. And I don't have the spread for that. Because I think Pathfinder, especially like really rewards you if you like spec instead of kind of like jack of all tradesing it. So I need to do one more pass over my stances and make sure I've got the one that I want. Because the GM's giving me a little bit of flexibility because I don't know what I'm doing, which is great. But we'll see. We'll see. So I'm very happy for Etienne. You should. I want to boot up Baldur's Gate and play through it as a Blade Singer. Now that they've dropped that subclass, that's what I want. But so yeah, Thaumaturge with 4 strength and a katana. Yeah, that character. That's the same character with the Fox Familiar, by the way. They're utterly cracked, and I like them a lot. So, but that's I think that's all my no movie. I do not expect there to be a movie night on Saturday. If there is, it will be a pleasant surprise. But I think that we can assume that there will not be a movie night this week. If that changes, then we can all celebrate. But I think we should move forward like thinking that it's not going to happen, and then we can all be surprised if it does. Sky got Arkveld. I stayed up too late playing Pathfinder and then D&D the very next day. I got tabletop on the brain.
I won.
And that's everything. That was my week. Vala. Thank you. Thank you for those 5 subs. Is the train still going? Why? 3/4 of the way to level 17. You guys are unreal. Absolutely unreal.
I won.
Pat! So glad to be a part of this community. Monster Hunter brought me in. The community kept me in. Thank you. Honestly, that's like the best thing I could hear, because when I started streaming, it was like I started streaming because I had a bunch of games that I needed to play, and I didn't want to play them by myself because I was kind of lonely. So I wanted to create a space where like people could like enjoy the games and enjoy me playing them, sure, but like also enjoy just like the vibe of everybody else. And I did not always do a great job of moderating to that end, but I feel like we've settled into a routine that's just like really nice, just really fun. I just really legitimately enjoy spending time with everybody. So, son! I think this is the most subs I've ever had in my life, by the way. You guys are ridiculous. Son, thank you so much for taking us to level 17. Absolutely crazy. If you are a viewer that has gotten a sub from one of the incredibly generous gifters that we have in chat, you now enjoy no ads. You get music on the break screens. You get cool emotes. Game nights on the Discord, mostly Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy, but assorted other games as well. And movie nights on Saturdays, but not this Saturday. Dolly. Oh my God, do I try all the time in this institution. But thank you. Like I glanced down at the number and I went, oh. It's too much. You guys, you are too kind to me. But here's what's going to be on the docket for today. These are the locations that I have discovered that we can revisit at any time. Some of them I may do off stream. I will kind of let y'all guide me in that way. So we've got the danger pool, which I may or may not have money for. I should double check that. I found a location called the Canvas, and I feel like that's going to be a stream thing for sure. I need to look at the Nevron in the cemetery. We found a danger place called the Fountain. There is a danger place called the Dark Gestural Arena. We've got Frozen Hearts, which I've not done. I remember there being like an enemy in Old Lumiere. I just wrote this down as Old Lumiere Halo enemy because I swear I remember it having a halo, and I don't think I killed it. But maybe I killed it, but I couldn't remember. So I put it down as a current objective, and maybe we go back in there and see if we killed it. I don't think I killed it, but I probably killed it, but I don't remember. So we'll look. We've got the chromatic enemy at the Monolith. There's a location called the Sunless Cliffs. I found something called the Endless Night Sanctuary. There's the Dragon. There's the dragon in the sky. Something called White Sands. And then I found I might be missing a painting workshop, but I don't know. So I put a note to myself that I might need to do a little parkouring. There's Golgra. I found a chromatic petanque, which I did not enjoy, and a manor door, which I think is definitely on stream. So if it's got, so like manor door is on stream stuff. Canvas is going to be on stream stuff. There's like, is it White Sands? I put a star next to White Sands. Might be a stream thing because it's next to a building that looks like a manor. And that just strikes me as significant, baby. I don't know. So we'll have to take a look and see. But that's everything. In this stream, no. But these are all of the current objectives. So, and we're also doing Monoko's quest as well. So what I might do is I might have us do like something and then go into Monoko's quest and then maybe finish Monoko's quest and then do one more thing depending on how much time we have. But we'll see. And that's there might be, I thought I paid really close attention to the map, but there might be some things in the very middle that I did not actually get to now that I think about it. I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to look. We'll look at the map together and we'll figure it out. But that was my week. I and it's a good thing that I did these off stream because some of those fights had me grumpy. Oh, some of those fights had me mad. I was a mad cat. Oh, I was first sticking up. Whoa. I was like spitting, hissing. Some of those fights had to be grumpy. So it's a good thing we did them off stream. I was meowing. I also had been playing the game for like 11 hours at that point. So it's like I really should have just taken a break. I think I need everybody to learn cheater. I think is probably going to be the next big thing. But I got all of the the Lumina out of the water. I found a couple extra paint spikes as I was moving around. I made progress, which felt good. So, and thank you, everyone, for that absolutely amazing, record-shattering hype train. 247 gifted subs, 14,700 bits. You are all amazing. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that too. Previous record was 14 at 92, and this one made it to 17. You're all crazy. You're all crazy. Thank you. Val, are you taking off? Thanks for hanging out for as long as you did. I appreciate it. But that's my thinking for today. Yeah. So let's start with something from the list, actually. I might take us to the danger pool. I've got money, I think. I don't know. We should look. If I have money, we should get rid of it. And do danger pool things. I went back by the blacksmiths and I bought the weapons that they were selling. Because if we've got the money, that could be quick. And that is, if that's a fight, that's probably really fucking easy. Of course it's a fight. It's danger. Probably really fucking easy because that's been there since like the very start of the game, and we took out the chromatic abbest really early on. So we're probably super overloaded. Let's do the danger pool. Yeah, let's start with danger pool and see what's up, and then move to Monoko stuff, and then after Monoko stuff, we'll throw another dart at the list and see what we are feeling. New notebook when? After Expedition 33, I think, at this point. Yeah. Because then we can start a new game, then I can actually start, like, it just makes sense. Like, why split the notes? You know? There's no point. There's no point splitting the notes. I'm already going to have to, like, move Silksong notes over. So we might as well finish Expedition 33 before I buy a new note. That's just what makes sense. It makes sense and it's reasonable. It's a rational take from a logical human being who prioritizes thought and efficiency. And it makes perfect sense. and I'm not owned, and I'm not coping. There's the, yeah, like we might as well just keep it up, like, because then it's disorganized, but at least it's all in one spot. Okay, let me launch the game. Maybe there's like 2 pages worth to be well, it's like, because we've been going through the whole, it's
Good.
and most, thanks for the follow, welcome to the community, and most of what I have to remember, or most of the things I would have needed to reference, it's true that I think we have probably done that already. Can we find that? You could. Also, thank you for the follow. I can't remember if I just said thank you for the follow, so you get double thanks. Maybe I thought it, and or maybe I said it and forgot it immediately, which is a thing that is possible. That could happen to me sometimes. Before I let me make sure the mixer is working. I don't want the volume to like blast you guys. Hang on. Mixer is working. Ah, game volume will probably be too loud for you guys. All right, hang on. Double thing. You did get double thing. That's okay. I hope that your Friday's been going well. Let me reference the audio levels I had previously set E33 to, because we had to rebalance that last week for some reason. Man, I dragged it down to 65. Okay, I'm going to drag Expedition 33 down 10%, and if it's too quiet, then maybe whatever problem we were having last week has been solved for some reason. Okay, boom. Well, you say that, Jiro, but then people were like, we can't hear you talk because the music is low. And I was like, well, that's weird, because that shouldn't be happening. All right. Why am I in here? Oh, I bet I was, as I found like pictos and stuff around the world, I would just go into small areas nearby and kill miscellaneous dudes so that I could learn them. So we've got some new pictos, and we've got some new clothes that I have not looked at. I did a gestural beach, which notably did not seem to be occupied by any gestrals, which I thought was unusual. But we did get some stuff. Perhaps we should look at the stuff that we got. I didn't look at it. Should we look at it? I don't even remember like who gets what anymore. Ooh, okay, so we can give Ciel Rebellious or Double Braid. Rebellious Heaven's Door, that is Lune's starting hair, right? Oh, Double Braid is super cute though. Did I find the Lost Gesture? I don't know. I don't think so, but we can talk to the lad at camp and see where we're at. I want to say we probably have not found all the... I found 2 off stream. Just kind of like wandering around trying to like look at stuff and figure out what we need to revisit and what new things we could unlock. But if those 2 didn't take us to the quota, we're still missing some, so... All right, Lune, what about you? Okay, so she... Oh, half ponytail! I think that might be the hairstyle I've had CL in, actually. Oh, half ponytail's cute. Okay, we'll leave her in half ponytail, because I think that's adorable. Nope.
I won!
Michelle! Thank you so much for subscribing! How are you? Yeah, I don't think, Verso looks like he's gonna try to, like, bum some cigarettes off of me. And then ask me, like, where I'm from. And try to, like, get my number. I don't like yet. Nope. Regular hair for you. And I don't think we have any new clothes. Probably not the... Ooh! Yes! Yes. Yes. 1,000 times yes. So she'll wear this for a little while. First it looks like Oscar Isaac's stunt double. The short white hair is gorgeous. Hi, War. How are you? Did you get your interviews sorted? E33 is good, Michelle. We just booted up. We just like kind of got into the game. Okay, no new hair. I feel like one of these would be new. Or maybe he's always had all 5. Well, we'll keep him in Lumiere because I think that's very dapper. Nice. Okay, everyone has a fresh fit. I'll put some clothes on him. Yeah.
Good.
Better. You look amazing. You also look amazing, but I will still put some clothes on you. We're stylish! Squad up! Also, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. I didn't check. Well, didn't I? Oh, she's so cute! Oh my god, she's adorable! I'm really curious to know what, like, that fabric is a gorgeous color, actually. Nobody make any weird comments about my L. Hang on, I'm good. I'm good. Been watching your VODs to catch up. Not there, so I'm gonna dip. I love your content and appreciate you. Thank you! I'm glad you've been enjoying it. It's been a really special game to play. I don't think anything can beat Real Mael for me at this moment in time. This is gorgeous, though. This is super pretty. Definitely the most stylish swimsuit of the ones that we've unlocked. All right. Let's work with this. And I want to take us to the danger pool. Kind of sad we can't make Verso dressed like us. I feel like that's very intentional, personally. Sky, thank you much for I think I said thank you much so. Thank you so much for subscribing. How's your week been? Now I think the danger pool's over here. Hold on. Hold on. No, it might be... Oh, nope. 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 I was so positive that the danger pool was in here, actually. Redwoods. This might be right. I don't know if this is right. I think it's right, everybody. Do I have money? Now, I hate to just throw it into the water like this, but... God, yeah, Verso and Maya look incredible together, and then the girls off to the left, yeah. This is doing things for me. Oh, that's interesting! It didn't say danger anymore. I wonder why. Maybe I should have done this sooner? The odd-looking fountain. The last time Chroma was poured inside, the fountain began to speak. Oh, I think it had auto progress on, so I think we accidentally already said, yes, we're gonna put money inside. Such a beautiful painting, tainted by suffering. Would that they could go back to those days. In the face of countless trials, families reunite. And they overcome. Why is this fountain like kind of spitting at me though? So how much money did I give? Last time Chrome was poured inside, the fountain began to speak. 50,000! So I gave like 30. And now it's 50. Well, we might as well. Also, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Like, we should spend it now, because we're not spending it on anything else. So, all this chroma has been rather energizing. Ah! Thanks to you, I awakened from my slumber. This is Benisur. So, this is the Nevron. Did my tales interest you this much? I'm afraid I have no more to share, but you can have this.
Great.
Recovers
What now?
10% health on turn start. Okay. Well, let's put that on Monoko, who has become... yeah! Oh no! I still have stuff to learn. Okay, well, we'll have to learn these, and then I'll put on recovery. Also, Raz, thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it. I just had alerts muted because we were in like a little bit of a cutscene. Can I talk to him? I take it you want more of my rambling. I do. I apologize. I do not have any more tales to tell. Yeah, why were you inside the ground? I am different. My presence on this continent was deemed an offense by those who have already claimed these territories. I had to give up on my travels. I then found this resting place. You know the rest. Reflection and meditation have brought me to an answer. I shall live on and have my own tale about my trials and tribulations. Ooh. All right. Well, if he's gonna be cool, then I'm gonna be cool, and we can cross the danger pool off the list. We're making progress. Yeah, Monoko, you wanna you getting a little antsy? Okay. Well, we'll leave him alone. If they've been cool, I've been cool with them. Yeah, there's cool reciprocity here. So we'll leave that lad alone. And then,
Take it to the sky.
maybe should we head to Monoko? Or is there something else small that we can look at? What do y'all think? I'm feeling like we should probably just head to Monoko, because I expected that to be like a fight. And it could have been if we'd wanted it to be, but that's not what I was feeling. So let's do this because I know it'll be short. Let's look at the manor door. Hold on. I found a manor door that I would like to look at. I didn't go inside. I exercised restraint. It was really hard actually to exercise that kind of restraint. How many sky? I think all of them. But I might have discovered and not completed a painting workshop. So I might need to revisit some of those just to see whether or not I've done them all. Manor door, boo! Where is it? I thought it was over here somewhere. Ha! Sneaky! Woohoo! You tried to hide from me? Doesn't seem like we can shoot anything. No. Okay, so we're in somebody's room. Why is there a Claire Obscure enemy just on the wall? If I shoot you, does something happen? Two of them! Oh, Claire. No, that's definitely Claire Obscure, and then that's just an Obscure. So is there a Claire somewhere? No. Interesting. What's this?
Perfect.
Forlorn. I don't, that's menacing. Yeah. Just, have you ever opened an armoire and found a secret compartment, not to Narnia, but to like a room full of books with a track that says I'm sad and also there's monsters on the wall? I think that might be it. There might not be anything else in here. That is the Gestural Village. That's Golgra's house. Whose room is this? It's not Alicia's. Open the armoire. I assumed there would be clothes inside, but instead there was a secret room. Fender the Year Silk Song VODs are quickly becoming one of my favorites. And Jay, thank you! That is incredibly kind of you to say. I hope that you can keep enjoying the playthrough. We will be back to Silk Song in a couple of weeks. I'm going to finish Expedition 33 and then go on vacation, and then we'll start up with Act 2. Have I seen this? I'm taking a picture of this. I might have us swing by the battlefield. Because that might be what this is a picture of. Or, there was a zone just outside the battlefield, and it was a singular area, and the only thing we could pick up was a track. So, that might be what this is. I'm trying to remember what that was called, and I don't remember. It doesn't look like anything. That, to me, looks like the stone door at Seren's dress that we had to play music in front of. Yeah, I wonder whose room this is. I guess it could be like a multi-use room. There's no bed. Yeah, there's no bedroom, so it's somebody's study. The question just becomes, who? Can I look at that? What is that a picture of? Hold on. What is that? Oh, I can't get close. It just looks like some red stuff. All right, well. Oh! Anybody else see Monoko run straight out of this room? Dog, I thought I was gonna get ganked in the manor. Okay, we're good. I'm not in danger here, to my knowledge. I'm not in danger here. How did you even get in? You know what? We won't ask these questions. And then, which room was this? I think that might be the wardrobe where we got Mael's civilian clothes, which I think would imply that, and there's a bed in this room. So that might be, this might be Alicia, but I thought Alicia's room was the one with the, hang on. Where's the typewriter room? That might be downstairs. Yeah, that's on the other side. Because I thought that that was her room. But I mean, it's big enough. They could have multiple rooms. So missing one door. Yeah, I thought for sure this is Alicia's room. Has to be. Has to be. This is where we find Mael. This is where we wake up in the epilogue sequence. So maybe that's just like, I don't know, a dressing room or something. It feels like it would be used by one individual more than others. So I wish I could live here for real. I love the architecture in this home. Okay. I think that's everything we can do here. Still don't know what to do about that. That's a running object. I'm gonna write that down. Hang on. Manor picture. And then we did the door. And in the river area of Big Guy Mountain. That's what I've been calling this place. Big Guy Mountain. Because it's a mountain and there are big guys on it. So, manor door to, okay. Well, also quick. I suppose, yeah. Let me, for my own edification. That's a good word. That's today's word of the day. Take us over to hi dragon, not to the dragon. Let me look at the spot by the, what's it called? The endless battlefield, because I want to know if we've seen that before. And if we have seen that, because they looked like big glowing swords. If we've seen that, it's probably on the battlefield or like that one area next to the battlefield. Yeah, just to see it on the monolith. It's really funny. She's very rebellious. She's very strong-willed. That's Frozen Heart? No. Okay, this is the battlefield. I don't see anything here. Oh, okay. Hold on. See. Yeah, this over here. But these are not glowing. These are just like regular swords. The Blade's Graveyard. Let me see. If this were glowing, this would be it. Because it's even got that figure in the center, which the painting did have. But they don't glow. Maybe they glowed at one time. Maybe they'll glow later. All right. Well, thank you for letting me swing by and double check. Like, what is this game? What am I doing if I'm not trying to double check, like synthesize connections? That'll be interesting. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that. And beyond that, I think maybe we should head towards Monoko stuff, or even what we could do is what is this? Because I killed the Avake in this area. Yeah. I think let's do Monoko stuff. Maybe they glow on Christmas. Maybe. Yeah. We'll do Monoko stuff. And then depending on how long that takes. Oh, and I did want to talk to the Grandesses in the station, actually. So we should do that before we move on. And then we'll have an opportunity for stuff afterwards. Yeah? Sound good? Okay. I will pop into the station really quickly and just like chat with a handful of NPCs, and then we'll go back. Bye, Entrod. Thanks for hanging out with us. Would a house like this usually have ooh, good question. It's large enough to, but I personally feel like the kitchen to me implies that it probably had working staff. But I don't know if those quarters would have been... I don't know. There's so much afoot in the Desandra household. I have a hard time imagining them, like, sharing it with people outside of their family. Although it would make sense if they did. We'll head straight to the station, I think. Are we grunting? Before the fracture, our ancestral home lay high above the heavens on mountains tipped with crystal clouds. Blossoms of snowflakes graced our every breath. Blizzards of yesteryear were a sight to behold and quite invigorating to experience. Perhaps some of our designs might be of use in your journey. Oh! Well, that sucks! So there's a gestural quest I have not completed. I wonder if that's the lost one. I will be able to augment your defenses if you bring me some eternal ice. Some can be found deep within the mounds of frozen hearts. Alright. Any other lads I can talk to? Oh, there's a lad over here. Oh, yes. I would very much love to go to Lumiere one day. I like their like the way that they speak is very fun. I remember this fashionable Grandis. I shall become a full-fledged fashion designer. You can count on it. But we may not be able to chat. No, we can. The Grandis lived peaceful lives long before the painters emerged. The three great Grandis tribes were renowned for the artistry of their discourse. We too once had grand arenas like the Gestrels, but within our arenas, eloquence landed the killing blows. I still remember the excitement of the oratory games. Every 4 years, the greatest minds came together to demonstrate their mastery over the spoken word. Spoken, not written. The debates were fierce and lengthy. I recall one bout that lasted 96 hours. So we can't talk to him. This might be the last one. We cannot see anything from up there. I saw some of them. I'm assuming they might be talking about, like, Nevrons. Because they are in danger, and that's why they're here. Girl, I know you can make that jump. I can't remember a time we weren't hiding from the Nevrons. It feels like only yesterday to me. This pathway leads to the treacherous region of the mountains. If your destination is Old Lumiere, you should leave via the other exit. Okay. I thought that maybe we'd get some more information on them, but many challenges lie ahead for both your kind and ours. Take this! Oh! Thank you! Our resources are modest. We hope this gift may be of use to you. This is very kind. With the almighty Monoko by your side, I fear not for your journey. You shall emerge victorious against the paintress. I'm sure of it. Well, about that, grateful Grandis. I wondered if we could tell him that we definitely did. Okay, this will be where we take our first break, I think. And then... Are they fighting? Dude, this one guy does not want to fight. He's getting... Mink! Mink! The Gestrels have defended their home. They were never forced to flee. We must try the same. Monoko has shown us how to defeat them. In the old days, reason and logic led the way. We debated with vigor and sincerity, and we rewarded truth, clarity, and sound judgment, not fists and force. But even the most persuasive of arguments cannot vanquish these creatures, and I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of fleeing. Our words fall upon deaf ears. They care not for reason. They will do what they wish with nary a care for our pleas. So, we are forced to meet them on their terms, not with rhetoric, but with power. Ooh. Woohoo! Alright, go off. Yes, I believe that is every Grandis in the... Literally, John, okay. The pen was on fire when he wrote that. This will be where we take our first break. I'll make it a short one. I just want to check on Mochi because he was howling a little bit earlier, and I want to see if he was lonely or got sick. So, give me a second to check in on the cat, and I'll put up the BRB screen, but I don't think we'll be gone for like more than a minute. So enjoy like a minute of music, and I will Hi, thanks for your patience. Sorry it was a little bit longer than I expected. He was hiding from me. He was a hidering cat. If he got sick, I didn't find it. But he has tucked himself between two separate piles of laundry. So he's like hidden by a tower. But he looks awfully cozy and he seems at peace. So I think the cat is feeling good, which is what we like to hear. So okay, so that dude wants me to get Eternal Ice from Frozen Hearts. Let's go back to the continent and then check the map for where we... Oh. I guess maybe we just go to the ice corridor and turn around then. I keep thinking we can get right back to the continent from flags, but maybe not every flag. And then we'll go to where Monoko stuff is. Is it? No, where? How? What? How do I get out of here? This way. Okay. There's our swirling portal. And I think what we are looking for is yes, okay, up here. So I actually found this location while I was running around off stream, and there's a merchant here, and I already bought his stuff. Sorry, I didn't realize that was the marked location. I was really deep in it, but I will take us north to the Sacred River. Hey! Those swords glow. Maybe it was a portrait of old Lumiere as seen from the continent? These swords glow. Oh! It face! Head! That's right. There was an axe on here, but it's dead. Already dead. Like dead before we got here, kind of thing. Is the city on it? Dude, this sword is straight through that Axon's brain. Do they have brains? I'm gonna assume they have. I'm gonna say they have brains because that's fun artistry to me. And we had a journal that we found in front of that Axon. What Heaven's Door, what was the name of that expedition? Missing 42, huh? 59. No. We found that one in a cave.
Expedition
58.
58. Delphine. The behemoth is such a marvel. It has a small city on its back that I really want to explore. But the others think it's too risky, too easy to get caught by the nevs around here. Verso called this thing an axon. Apparently they are incredibly powerful, with hearts of pure chroma, utterly unkillable. Except, clearly, something did.
And something before us.
Verso and his father, Renoir, spent years trying to kill the Axons, hoping to forge their hearts into a weapon to break the barrier. But no dice. I bet the curator would love to get his hands on one of those hearts. He could easily forge such a weapon.
Interesting. There's a part of me that's like, maybe Verso doesn't know what killed this Axon, but there's also the type of thing Verso could know and just not tell us. Interesting. I never realized the city was on it. So if the Axons are representative of different members of the family, and we know that Visage is Verso, and the one that Alicia was hanging out with is Mael. We have Seren and this Axon. I still haven't really confidently identified what... If I had to guess, this seems very Aline to me, actually, because we know that she was the leader of the Painters Council. So the idea of, like, bearing weight feels like it could track. But I have not been able to confidently assign an Axon to her, so I don't know. Interesting. But this doesn't look like the portrait. These are the same swords, but that doesn't, definitely not. No, there's too many. There's more of them in the painting. Huh. Very. First, so withholding her perish the thought. My mansplaining male wife would never. Yeah. Let's head north. I'm gonna keep thinking about that. That's very interesting. And we will need to go back to Old Lumiere anyway, so that is not the last time we will see that or ponder its significance. Where am I going? Sacred River. If I shoot the bells, do you think they make noise? Oh, we might not be able to get close enough to one to shoot. But I thought I heard it jangle. Maybe we, like, moved through its space. I'm gonna test this. Hold on. Damn, I thought I was onto something. Maybe not. I thought I heard a ring, yeah. Oh! Oh, they might ring ambiently. Yep, and I've already bought everything. I didn't realize this was the Sacred River. I would have saved it. Strong contender for most beautiful area in the game thus far. Wow. This also kind of gives me like Siofra vibes. Verso already told you who the Axon representing Aline is. Am I always trying to remember? Really? I don't remember. Shoot. Now it's like, do I want to ask concretely because if it was information that was given to me that I forgot? Or do I want to punish myself for forgetting? Oh, they're fighting. Yo, you're resurrecting and you're still fighting? Is it a paint cage? This looks like the type of thing I should be able to interact with, so I'll keep an eye out for anything I can break. Aha. No, these are just like torches. Okay. Yep, we've got 2 of there. We got 1. Okay, so they're not special. That was just the first one that caught my eye. Is this like ink and not water? Because that's actually really sick. And there's 1 red gestrel. We may end up fighting that lad. I associate red in this game with danger, so who can say? Doesn't seem like there are any items or anything here at all. Can't jump onto the hand and like walk across it like a bridge. All right, let's just head to the rear of the arena. Oh, it's big! Can I interact with you? Yes. Yes, I can. The Sacred River, where gestrels are reborn after death. Gee, wish to resurrect Monoko. I'm gonna look around first. Yep, thought that would be a fight. Let's see what else is here before we do the big thing that we came for. Aha.
Perfect.
They're all touching this, so this is some kind of like pillar of significance. Go down here? No. Okay, let's go the other way now. I didn't expect it to be so small. I feel like this background track would have great be really applicable as like the atmospheric backing for like a wizard's tower in D&D. Merchant? It is. This is a merchant. Hello. Golgra has entrusted me with a very important task. Gotta make sure all the newly reborn are fully decked out with the best fighting gear. But you look like interesting warriors. Fight me, and maybe we can trade. How bad could it be? Oh, he's got friends. But I'm still Mael. That's cool. That's fine. That's okay. All right. So we'll get back into the swing of things. I didn't expect him to punch me for 4,000 damage. I don't have health. I only have might and agility. So hopefully this won't take too long.
Ready to go. That's better. dance.
Oh, shoot, no, we're back. I thought it was gonna do the fake out.
Let's spill
Okay,
some
but it's my turn. So,
prepare for annihilation. Ready
sucks
to
that we
parry.
weren't in a stance for that.
Ready to go.
The defensive is good.
On me. That's better.
This one's down. Oh, that's cool.
And yeah.
But now I'm in Virtuose, so, you know, nothing you do matters, unfortunately.
Fiery.
Oh! Okay, just the two. Okay. But I can gradient. Sure. Oh, Shell's gonna be kind of a bummer here, isn't it? Well, if the best thing I can do is single target Freud, then... That should do it. Wahoo! Let's see what we can buy. That was fun! No better place for a duel than the Sacred River. You've earned the right to trade for some real treasures. Take a look. I would like to. So, better versions of everything. And I just gave all of my money away. Okay. Well, let's start with energizing parry. Because we know we like that. Or what else do we have? Defense and speed. Double burn. Target. Stun target. But stun... No, okay, yeah, so stun is what happens after you break. That one we can probably pause on. Affinity glass cannon. Powerful base attack. Okay, so we don't need to buy all of these right... We'll need all of them. But we don't necessarily need them all right now. Okay. Let's do... parry. Stun and turn. Don't fall into the river. Yeah, I'll do my best. Thanks. Okay. So there's a gestural merchant in here. Sanctuary. I might have needed to revisit the Merchant at Scavenger, too, now that I think about it. Dang. Well, hopefully we can get more money quickly. Might have to go kill some stuff. We'll see what we can make happen. There's surely something that can take place. Actually, now that I have those, should I upgrade anybody? Maybe. Maybe I'll worry about it later. Yeah. It's time for plot things. Let's resurrect Monoko. And we're gonna do this as Monoko, because that feels appropriate. Sacred River. Where Gestrals are reborn after death. Do you wish to resurrect Monoko? Yes. Yes, we do.
Haven't been here in a while. The Sacred River. Let's make haste. I don't want her to spot us.
The way that it dotted made me think he was going to be interrupted.
Monoko.
Oh! Well, spotted!
Adesso chi mi abbanno for lazy Kelly warrior.
You're trying to skip the queue again, you old, lazy, retired warrior.
How did you even know I was here?
Naru poquito bimido. Non è che sta de otro continente.
You're carrying dozens of feet around. I can smell them from the other side of Monoko. Canonically stinky. I hate that. I would like to go back in time to 40 seconds ago when I didn't have that information. I prefer to believe that they have like real divorced couple that's not over each other energy, and she's just kind of like tracking him.
Fair point.
Fair point.
Lukito me Naru. Naru deseja straro. Rico femicora nisu.
We've been over this before. See all these gestuals. They're waiting in the queue like everyone else.
It's a stupid rule. We should just bring them all back now.
Sorimoto priva caos. Como coriza magistraro puricono.
You know, that would be chaos. There aren't enough adult gestuals to shepherd all the newborns.
Plus, como pumiquira. Si tu rompe fosse de baby gestraro.
Plus, I hate all the noise. Can you imagine a forest full of baby gestrels?
You leave me no choice then.
Are we gonna fight her?
Oh no.
This is not gonna end well for us, guys.
Think twice, Monoko. I have already thought about it thrice. Golgra, I demand a trial by combat.
Oh my god!
Tu pochi sorero.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Do I have to participate?
You are here, honey. I'm sorry.
Please help me.
Ah! This voice actor, I think might be my favorite in the entire game. There is such innate understanding of comedy in every line here. Please help me. Like, Monoko is so fucking funny.
Monoko, then.
Kubarico femi.
May you both survive this. Yep. Easy, why is he dead? Ah! Because, oh no! I had auto death on him so he could learn it! Oh my god! Well, dude, I thought we got in and he was just like faking his death and forcing Verso to fight. And then I realized what was actually happening. Okay. Well, he did ask for help. Insane guitar on this, by the way. We're in a tight spot. I'll bring him back.
Filled with murderous rage.
And, I don't know. Let's set somebody on fire. So our damage is good.
It likes you.
I haven't figured out the timing for that yet, but it's been a gradient twice. So...
My, what lovely meat.
And I think we'll just start attacking.
Just try it.
So attack swiftly,
well.
3 hits. It says swiftly, but it's not as swift as it could be, actually.
I would have lived.
Let's shell. We won't get the shield, but that's okay.
Your turn to shine.
Okay, so it's 3 hits every time. But it's not as rapid as I want it to be.
I would have lived.
So like keep slowing down and we'll be alright.
Let's cover the path.
I'm so bad at this! I can't read her at all! This theme though, impeccable. Probably we should just bring him back. Okay, impressive combo is 4.
Didn't really need it. My turn. Filled with murderous rage.
Too early. Too early. Okay, okay. So it says swiftly, but if we slow it down, we'll get a better rhythm.
Let's have some fun.
Why don't we do... Honey, you've got nothing. You've got nothing. Well, lightning damage, I guess.
I'll use your fire.
Really? Fast combo 3. Impressive is 4. So bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, okay. We just need to keep slowing it down. Poor Verso is not getting any rank whatsoever. But the regen will help, and then maybe he can stop healing. We're not doing very well, but I think we'll win. Damn, I was close! I was close! Okay, that was good. We have 9, but we're only at D.
Not impressed. We need it.
Yes! Mark on the counter will be tasty damage.
Maximum damage.
Watch all the playthroughs and started watching your other videos because I love your vibe. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you catch me live. So we're learning. We're getting better. Now we're in perfect recovery, but we have max health already. So maybe we just do another Defiant Strike?
This will hurt.
Because I think we still have regen on from Monoko's caster skill.
Not impressed. Didn't really need it.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're at B now. Increased damage on some fire. And the lightning skill, so that's really funny to me.
Foolish move.
4 hits.
I am refreshed.
I don't know if anybody can break. Verso should be able to break. I bet Verso can break.
I would have lived.
Too early.
We need it. Time to end this.
Verso can break. Verso cannot break? Nah, Verso can break. Okay, we're good.
Let's have some fun.
And then, why don't we... Let's end drink. That'll reapply the Maybe we should... I have a feeling that if we fight her in the Gestural Village, she's stronger. Because I remember some of her combos having like more than 4 hits, and she would go multiple times in a row. So maybe her heart just really wasn't really in this one. Phase skip. Did I skip a phase? Oh no. Got my cheeks absolutely clapped since I neglected Verso. I really like the niche that I've slotted Verso into. He's more versatile than I gave him credit for, but
Dibo, pure come fai tu? Un passani di squat sessione.
Ah.
Che leg day.
it's almost time for my squat session. It's leg day. Sorry, I can't finish this fight.
Oh, come on. You're just afraid of losing.
She's not losing. She has to leave. She has a prior engagement. It's different.
Monoko, please, shut up.
Exquisite delivery.
Che gadi da intrattenmese. Pure come wira, Monoko.
You did entertain me, so I'll let it slide this time, Monoko.
Mano, che robani.
Go ahead. Bring him back.
I won't say thank you. Thank you.
love him. I love him. I love him.
Monoko?
Okay, so, and I know that they don't come back the same way, but it looks like at least he remembers us.
Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Hey, Noko. How's my favorite merchant?
Look there.
Golgra? Are you crying?
No.
I'm not. All the gestures do is lie. Can we go home?
Not yet, I'm afraid. We have a mission. Do you remember our expedition of friends?
No. So he doesn't remember us anymore.
They'll be happy to see you. They were very worried. Come, let's go back to camp. We found many treasures for you to trade.
He seems so unsure.
Marotura Noko tu villaggio. Noko gani viva.
Let me take Noko to the village. It's always disorientating for the newly returned. Noko needs time to adjust. Okay, that tracks, actually. So maybe when he's a little less stupefied, he'll be more like himself?
Noko? Mi vorrona che na villaggio?
Noko, would you like to head back to the village?
But I'm Noko's guardian.
I know you want to keep Noko by your side, but it's safer there. You'll see Noko when we get back to the village.
Well, I hope the game knows I'm going to go to the village immediately.
Wait for me. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Vive to bosira.
Off we go then.
He'll be fine. Better than with you, that's for sure.
That he will be. Thanks for helping. I never understood how Golgra got so freakishly strong.
Leg day! Did you not pay attention?
I could take Golgra by myself.
we know that is demonstrably false.
I will never show you weakness ever again.
Come on. Let's get back to camp.
Do you think it's just gonna suck? Okay, I was like, is it gonna suck me? But, like, suck me in, like, back to camp. But it looks like we have to either leave and then it'll transport us or go back to camp on our own. And money-wise, yup, still 2-4. I am curious about what we have not tried to fight her in quite some time back at the village. So there's a part of me that kind of wants to dip back there and see what she's like. I think she'll probably clap my cheeks though. Oh shit. At camp, Monoko sits by himself thinking. Verso knows his old friend wants to talk, even if he is too proud to admit it. Verso approaches Monoko.
You okay? At least Noko is safe and can begin readjusting.
Every time he returns, He has slightly changed. I mourn the loss of who he was before.
That must be so tough to like get like your person back, but like you're just caught in a cycle of missing who they used to be, and then you adjust, and then it happens again.
But he's still there. My old mentor. Thank you, my friend.
I'm glad we could help. Monoko seems about to cry. They've always been best friends. Verso and Monoko's bond grows even stronger from their adventure. But that's 6, that's not max. So maybe there's something else? They spend a bit more time together as Verso cheers Monoko up, and they return to the others. We'll play Forlorn also, but we just got Monoko, so we got it. Absolute standout track, by the way. This isn't my favorite, but it's up there. It's a top 5 for sure. Yes, John, there were. Because I distinctly remember Monoko like making a comment about Noko, like father's the wrong word, but like their relationship was inverted. Like Monoko was young and Noko was older. And then Noko passed, and then Monoko assumed like a guardianship role. It did come up before this, but I would not be able to tell you when, unfortunately. This feels almost like too upbeat to talk to him again, but we're gonna do it.
So, how are you going to win back that trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
You already told me I have charm and good hair, so...
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. So, what's the plan? Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Yes! Yes, I do! Verso approaches Monoko. He knows exactly what Monoko is thinking.
Noko always said that he didn't mind waiting in the queue. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner?
There was never supposed to be a queue. Verso...
Not me, though.
Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings. He gave us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it? Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works. He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't.
Because of me.
I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow.
Monoko.
Oh, he's so weary.
Why help me then, if...
For Verso. And for you.
My friend.
Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you too.
That is really aligned with our conversations with Mael. After she remembered her identity as Alicia, she had a conversation where she was like, oh, I forget the nuance of what she said, but it was effectively like, you could be something different. Like, you can be you, you don't have to be him. Which is a little complicated, obviously, when Verso was the blueprint. But this is quite heartening, actually.
You deserve a new beginning. If you want one. Every one of us does.
Ooh.
Now come over here and let's
Oh! I love them! Best friends!
Little Spoon.
obviously.
They're the best. I can't imagine the type of person who would say, I have to go for a walk, actually. That's monstrous behavior. The game should break your... The game should close and uninstall itself if you tell Monoko you don't want to snuggle with him. Monoko and Verso understand each other more than ever. The bond they share is unbreakable. So we get a skill. Their heartfelt conversation reminded Monoko that actually there is another skill he had forgotten. Breakpoint? They spend more time together being weird and sentimental before returning to the others. So what is this? Extreme single target damage, 1 hit. Uses the weapon's element. Fills the target's break bar and breaks it. So that would be really sexy to use immediately after a break. Because then you could do it again. So it's like if you broke and then did like Endbringer to reset the stun, and then Monoko got to go, if you had a fully charged bar, you could breakpoint, fill it, and break again. That's sick as hell, actually. And I'm still missing 3 feet. No. We'll come back to this. Let me talk to him one more time.
You miss Noko, don't you?
We should go to the village and see if we can see him.
Indeed. Life is more colorful with Noko by my side.
Maybe we could stop by the Gestural village for a little bit.
Yes!
We need more supplies anyway.
That would be lovely.
Well, I think we need to fucking do that then. Also, let me check in with the gestural guy. How am I doing progress-wise? We found some of my kids! Which reward should I give you? This should be useful. Okay, five Lumina points. I won't sneer at that. You have found 8 of my 9 lost. I'm missing 1. We're missing 1. Okay. Well, that's very, very good progress. I have no idea where the other one could possibly be. And then I don't suppose... Let me do one more sleep with everybody to see if we have anything, and then I'll go to sleep and see if we can spend time with people.
Is there anyone special you'd want Mayal to bring back?
Okay, we've heard this conversation.
Yes.
Yeah. One person. And all the expeditioners I traveled with. It'd be nice to tell them we made it.
Yes.
And to explain things I never got a chance to explain.
What will you do when this is all over? I'll
having trouble imagining you living a normal life. in
God,
Lumiere.
her thighs. Anyway, back to the plot.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know. What about you?
Well, since we...
That's
near
right!
losers can't do this,
Paintception.
So I can...
Do you mean...
A painting inside this painting.
No poetry lately.
Okay, so this is the same
I'm really
conversation.
inspired these days.
Let's see if SKA has more of that.
And we just spoke to you.
Indeed.
I was like, we'll double tap just to make sure. And then SK, what about you?
Let's see.
Aren't you scared of them?
The storm.
Okay! That's everyone. I would like to hear the Forlorn track, actually. And I believe Children of Lumiere is also new. And potentially Robe du Jour. But definitely Forlorn and Children of Lumiere. So this is the track that we picked up from that hidden compartment in the manor armoire. Sorry to turn into a coughing baby on you guys. I'm still not 100% recovered from my respiratory infection. It's been 3 weeks. Unbelievable. Yeah, we've heard this in the overworld, so this is not something new. But I don't think we've played Robe du Jour at all because it would have come up after we got Ciel's track, and after getting Ciel's track is where we called the last stream. So we haven't played that yet. Put the Monoko theme on. I was having my help me sign up. Listen, you got a groove to sign that paperwork. So some of you know I had emergency abdominal surgery in July, and maxed out my out of pocket because emergency surgery. And the emergency room just sent me a second bill like 2 days ago. They're like, you have to pay this by the end of the month. And I'm like, what on earth are you talking about? I don't think that's correct. Take it up with this. So I get to spend, when we call stream in the next like hour and a half, I get to spend between 4 and 5 calling different billing departments to be like, I'm not going to pay this. I legally, I do not have to pay that. Look, talk to them. Out of pocket max surgery. Like, why is it coming so late? It's like they're like, we need money. Well, let's just bill them for something. Like, where is it even coming from? Why? Where is it coming from? I have no idea. So that'll be fun. First time I caught you live, gotta check the VOD. You didn't miss too much, Illyrium, but welcome in. So, yeah, that'll be a fun conversation. They're like, if you don't pay, we're gonna send this to collections. And I'm like, maximum out of pocket has, that's 3 really important words here. You don't get any more money from me. That's how that works. And it's like very specifically only for like, they had to run several tests on me before they could cut me open, right? Of course, makes sense. And what this bill is for is like, they had to run one test twice, and this is for the first iteration of that test. So I'm like, why is it? What you guys are pulling my fucking leg here? This doesn't make any sense at all. So I get to talk to billing today. I'm not gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be bad. Let's try and rest. Let's see if we get another cutscene. We don't have the opportunity. Maybe if we sleep, then we'll spend time with somebody, or maybe if we sleep, we'll spend time with someone and it'll just happen. Let's see. Well, let's go back to camp so I can play Robe du Jour. It does not appear as if we have any additional companion quests or cutscenes. Which means we're Lumiere ready. I don't know if I can listen to this song. Now, we're not going to Lumiere today, so before everybody buckles up. Yeah, I can't listen to this. This is Seren. Yes, this is Seren. Interesting that I don't recall getting a song for Visage. Worked for an insurance company for 3 years and I still understand how this works. I've gotten like pretty good exposure. My mom was diagnosed with a really aggressive form of leukemia a couple of years ago. So I moved home to assume like a caretaker position for her because she needed a lot of help. And the shit that she would get from providers and billing company, we had one. I will never forget this. God, what were the circumstances? She was in the emergency room for something. Because every other cycle of chemotherapy, she got a really, really powerful infection, and she ended up in the emergency room, an emergency room that was covered by her insurance. It was like the hospital covered. That's the place's hospital. That's to go, and we got a bill after her treatment from a doctor that was like, so the emergency room is covered under the insurance. But I'm like not an emergency room employee. I was like just contracted for that night and I don't accept your insurance. Pay me. And I was like, you are out of your mind. If you think you're getting a single fucking dime from me or mine, you have got to be out of your mind. So I'm like pretty adept at arguing, but I hate that I'm in a position that I shouldn't have to do it. You know what I mean? Should not have to. It was bananas. Absolutely bananas. I forgot how lovely the Seren track was. I thought when it started that it was going to be one of the sad songs. But Seren has such like this whimsy and wonder to it. Which I think tracks because Seren's title is She Who... Is it She Who Plays with Wonder? She who... I feel like wonder is in the title somewhere. Yeah, I was right. I pay attention. See, I remember some stuff. Not everything I have to write down. She Who Plays with Wonder. So we had She Who Plays with Wonder, He Who Guards Truth with Lies, and then, to my knowledge, Alicia's Axon does not have a name, and that is what? She Who Would Reach the Stars? Yeah, Malice, everything about Seren is actually a really fun, like, audio experience. Not the one in Old Lumiere, not the one in Old Lumiere, the one that represents Alicia. Because the title is, She Who Would Touch the Stars, I think, but does it have a name? The Reacher is the name of the axon. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fraudmunist. I will be closing the stream, shutting it down. We've had a good run, a well-paced playthrough of a game that I have attempted to pay very close attention to, and now I see here I am at the 5-yard line and I fumble. I did a misplay and I ate the football and the referees are appalled and it's bad. Clownmunist. Yeah, I've got to go. You can never see me again. But also, I feel like I didn't put together the Reacher because everything else, it's like Seren is a name. Visage is the Reacher. It's like, it's very, it just doesn't feel right. I don't know. And I'm not coping, and I'm not owned, and I'm not mad. And if I walk backwards while maintaining direct eye contact with you and, you know, wander into the sea while uttering protestations, then know that I was right the whole time. The whole time. Okay, I'm taking a break here. I'm gonna put the kettle on so I can get some more tea for our next break, and I'm gonna double check on Mochi. Okay, I'll be back. Enjoy the music. Hi, we're back. Okay, so I think we might have entered the free-for-all stage. Yeah. One more important story area to review. Oh, don't worry. We have plenty of things to do before Lumiere. I expect the soonest we would possibly see Lumiere is Sunday. So today and tomorrow, we might be grooving. Maybe even potentially what we'll do is aim for Lumiere next Sunday, which I think will be the last weekend I can stream before I take a almost full 2-week break while I'm traveling for Thanksgiving. So here's what I'd like to talk about with all of you. We have some incomplete areas, some areas we've started and then abandoned, Frozen Hearts. We've got some new areas to look at. I think we should try some of the new areas. I might drag us into... I found an area called the Canvas, which feels really important. So maybe we fuck off there. That could also be really strong for me, but that's an option. We also have Frozen Hearts and Endless Night Sanctuary, which seem like there'll be zones to traverse through. Wow, Des already comes in with a vote for Frozen Heart. Miriam thinks Canvas would be fun. I think... I'm feeling kind of exploring and not necessarily very killy at the moment. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take us to the I put a star next to that one. That one feels really stream-worthy. And then maybe after the Canvas, I take us to White Sands, which I also starred because that's near a building that looks like a manor. Which would also be very important. And then after that, we'll see how we feel. We'll see how much time is available to us. I'll put up a poll. We'll get a game plan together. And we'll start traversing towards like the last bit of content we've not finished. Now the question is, I have to remember where that is. So hold on. I think it's over here. I think I might also be missing a painting workshop. So, I wait, and we're definitely doing, there's a thing in there. There's a thing. I think, my hunch is that if I do all of the painting workshops, the thing in there comes to life. And then after I kill it, there's like a zone in the back that's blocked off with like energy. I think that barrier dissipates and then I can go in there. And that feels like an important thing. So, where is my map? Have I been over here? Oh, that's just Old Lumiere. Okay. Have I been over here? Is this a thing? Well, I'm gonna head towards that, I guess, maybe. Because that looks like something I actually haven't landed on or identified. That might be the case. I don't know what that is. We're gonna find out. What is that? I'm in the clouds. I can't see for shit in these clouds. Alright, you know what? Seren, do you want to, like, fucking sing this fog away? Because that would be dope. What is this? Oh! Okay. Well, that's on the list also. We're going to wait for that one. Okay, this is just hostile. This is just hostile fog. Okay, we're good. I think what I'm looking for is it over here? No, that's a gestural beach. Shit. Hang on. Oh, ha! Okay. So we were going in precisely the opposite direction, but that's okay. I'm doing my best to keep us out of these clouds. But... This. It must be this. Yep, sure enough. Okay. You can fly faster. How? And, like, this doesn't say danger. But... Oh, alright. That's cool. I spent the whole game not knowing that was a thing, maybe. And Bummunist continues to disappoint. Alright. Let's see what's up here. I think this is gonna be, like, a big deal, so... Okay, so these look like the shadowy figures, but we... Maybe this is too important to do right now. Heaven's Door, yes or no only. Is this too important to do right now? No. Okay. So this is glowing golden like those swords that we saw. That's a painting, partial state of completion. This version of this song, by the way, is breathtaking. This is a variation on Alicia's theme, isn't it? Yeah. One of my favorite tracks in the game is what Alicia's birthday party, I think. So I'm very familiar with this one. Is this a... Oh my god, is this a painting of them? Oh my god, this is the family. Can I go in there? A canvas portrait of the Descendre family. Do you wish to remove the portrait? Ooh, I don't know. If we remove it, I bet something comes to fight us. So, you know what? Monoko, maybe you need to... Yeah, maybe we take off auto death for you. Just for like a hot second. Just, you know. I don't know. We'll give you... literally anything but something that kills you immediately. Sure. There we go. You don't need burn either, actually. Stun! Yeah, that's cool. You're good. Okay. Canvas portrait of the Descendre family. Do you wish to remove the portrait? Oh, and there's even the dog! Oh, there's the dog at the bottom. God, and this would have been, yeah. I was like, this would have been before the accident, like, obviously, because Versa's alive, but Alicia's face hasn't been burned. I feel so bad for Renoir, actually. Okay, we'll remove it. You remove the portrait of the Descendre family. The frame hangs empty. The picture frame is empty now. Oh, is nothing gonna come out to get me? Maybe that's it? Manor family canvas. A canvas portrait of this. Do you think we can put this in the empty frame. At the manor. Because to me that makes some sense. Oh, I have to figure out how to get into the manor. I guess we'll have to go back towards Big Guy Mountain. Let's head back towards Big Guy Mountain. Yeah, hold on. That was the canvas. Yeah, we're gonna go on a little bit of a joyride. I'm gonna take us back to Big Guy Mountain. And the reason I choose Big Guy Mountain instead of any other location is because I don't actually know where any of the other doors are in the overworld. I only know of Big Guy Mountain, so we'll go to Big Guy Mountain. What's Big Guy? I'm so glad you asked. Big Guy Mountain is a mountain over here in the south of the map with a bunch of guys on it, and they're big. Okay. Man, we gotta really, like, work to get over here, though, don't we? A door on the island near where... that'd be, like, over here. Well, I've already committed. Yeah, we might as well show off the big guys. Now that I know we can sprint while flying, this is a much quicker trek than I expected it to be. Yeah, see? Check it out. We got mountains. We got big guys. Hence, Big Guy Mountain. I don't appear to be able to fucking do anything about them, by the way. Like, they're just vibing over here.
Tight.
Okay, and if we're really close to it. Hold on, let me pop this flag. Like a preemptive save in case something goes wrong. The frame is empty. Place the Descendra family portrait into the frame. Yes. The Descendra family portrait rests within the frame. A door opens. I thought that door would open when all of the other doors were opened. And there's one door we still haven't opened, so maybe I'll have to ask about that at some point. I think there is exactly one door we haven't opened. Hold on, let me do a sweep. This one. I think that might be the only one. I'm missing a manor. Yep, that's open over there. And then we should have two over here. I think that leads to the greenhouse. Yeah, yep. I think we are missing exactly one manor door. This is the room where in the epilogue, Renoir and Aline were in front of the painting and Clea was being mean to us. I remember these paintings. So that's Seren. Jesus. All of Old Lumiere on its shoulders. And then I wondered if maybe we would see... That's a journal. I wondered if maybe we would see like a small portrait of Visage or the other one. And I think in the cutscene we did in the epilogue, in the world outside the canvas. But here, man, this is so pretty. It sucks she wanted to kill us so bad, because this axon is really, really beautiful. This is Sisyphusian, however. This looks nightmarish. Okay, well, let's see what this is.
People come and people go. The one who will always be there for you is you. Little one, there's more to life if you can just see how big the sky truly is. Reach out your hand, and it's yours.
So, this is not the first time we've gotten one from Unknown. So, this is specifically Renoir. And then this is Unknown, but this is the same speaker.
Art can
same
be
voice,
a
same
window,
distortion as well.
and art can be a mirror. And great art is both. Son, you'll never be a true artist if there's always a mask between you and the viewer, especially when the viewer is you.
This is definitely Renoir to Verso.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control.
It's Seren.
For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment.
I care little as long as we walk
And that
together.
is truly better than perfection.
Seren is meant to represent Aline. Has to be. Because we get Verso with the mask, Siren with whoever he's speaking to here, and this one down here we get Little One and talking about the sky, which is definitely, especially like Alicia's the youngest. We know what her axon is. Like this has to be Aline. Wow, he loves his wife so much. Oh my god. Gorgeous, that's my thought process as well. Unknown is the Renoir that exists outside the canvas, and this Renoir is painted. This is, which honestly makes it even more heartbreaking, because I assumed when we initially got this that it was, like, we didn't know that Renoir had been painted, so I was like, something happened with his wife, and that's correct. But to know that even painted Renoir potentially feels like abandoned by like the wife that created him is like so tough. Dang. Where's this? Didn't we start with that outfit? What makes this new? Oh, it's Alicia's outfit. That hurts real bad, actually. Oof, oof, oofa. I think we'll keep the other outfit on because it's my, not just because it's my favorite, but because it doesn't hurt so bad to see it. So This seems to be the only thing. But if, wait a minute, if Seren is Aline, and I feel really confident in that assessment now, even if it was information that had been disclosed to me that I then forgot, this would make this Axon Clea. And I can't even begin to theorize why. Because she's been, like, completely absent. Like, this is an Axon that's doing too much, that has taken on too much. But we've not really seen her at all. I wonder if she killed this Axon. Can she do that? Because I swear I remember us getting a conversation with Verso, with Elise, where he was like, oh yeah, like, she came in once, we got to the barrier and she told us all to fuck off or she'd kill us, and then, you know, when you fell in, she came in again and told me to keep an eye out for you. But I don't, like, killing an axe still feels like such an insane power scale. I don't know. Writing notes to myself. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take us to the building near, to the area near the building that looks like a manor. Because that feels like it'll be important. Yeah, we're only missing one door. Okay. I'm gonna take us south east. I'll know it when I see it. Hang on. I think it's over here. Just because now it seems like we're tying things together, and that feels important. Is this it over here? I think this is it. Yeah, I see you up there. You can hang out up there for a little bit longer. This, I need to know what this is. We're gonna do this. Also, as a reminder, please do exercise discretion when talking about things in the game that I may not have been exposed to. Just because I don't want to be spoiled, and I like that you all can chat with each other.
Lèvres fantômes.
Oh! Oh!
Et râle pâle.
There's just a guy speaking French at me?
Lumière s'éteint.
I thought fucking, like, Verso started, like, mumbling or casting spells. Okay. There's just a guy that wants to speak French here.
Elle s'élève, seule, sans détour.
Dude, this isn't gonna scare me.
Songe, sans retour. Lumière s'éteint. Les pétales d'iris envahissent les rues du jour déclinant, nuées complices du clair-obscur vacillant, nuances de chagrin. Ils dansent autour des heures littorales, éclipse, florale, lumière s'éteint.
I heard the word eclipse.
Variation dans l'air, vapeur de nos chairs.
It's that
Respiration
manor from
amère.
old Lumière.
Lumière s'éteint.
So that's where it went.
Contretemps volontaire.
Something's
Contre-champ solitaire.
different.
Lumière s'éteint.
So, this is where the manor that contained the Patriots' heart
Si le
was
temps se
teleported
perd à
to.
contre-courant, les miroirs sans teint dévoilent leur nature. Si nos pulsations jouent à contre-cœur, notre amour veillera sur la mesure. Lumière s'éteint.
Interesting.
Okay. So that means This piano is
À
insane,
l'heure du jour,
by the way.
cœur sourd,
Dude, the
miroir de
spoken
nos
word
amours,
French is
lumière
taking me
s'éteint.
out. How do I get up
Attache
there?
charnée, cordage resserré, nœud marin et récif carmin. Flot secoué, doute à chavirer, lumière s'éteint. Nuage à la dérive, lien en déclive, brume qui déteint, lumière s'éteint. Seul, sans secours. Songe, sans
I must
contour.
have missed. Wait, hang on.
Sombre, pour toujours.
Do we go this way?
Lumière s'éteint.
No.
Aux dernières lueurs
Oh,
d'outre-mer,
Heaven's Door, where is the path?
à l'aurore d'un nouveau jour.
I've got my blinders on today, I can't see
Corps me
anything!
Lumière s'éteint.
There is no path. I can't get up there. There's nothing else here. We can't go
Accord
yet.
silencieux de nos âmes. Lèvres fantômes,
Okay.
érale pâle. Lumière s'éteint.
Because I don't speak French, there's a word that this speaker continues to say,
Au loin,
and
elle s'élève.
I'm sure it has another meaning, but I just keep
Sans
hearing
détour.
Satan. I'm
Songe,
like, whoa.
sans retour. Lumière s'éteint.
Not knowing. There it is, right there. Lumiere,
Les pétales
Satan.
guérissent
I'm like,
envahissent les rues
Satan.
du jour
What?
déclinant. Muet
Not
complice
knowing
du
French,
clair
this part is
obscur
very
vacillant.
important.
Nuance
It's
de
big
chagrin.
spoiler. People
Il
have
danse
told, yeah,
autour
it's a
des
good
heures
thing that I
littorales.
have remained ignorant of the
Éclipse,
French language
floral.
largely while we have been playing this game. Well, that's gonna be something. Either we're gonna unlock, either it's gonna change in the future, or we're gonna like do something in the game that makes it change. Yeah, there's two. That we talk about that. Yes, Satan. Light fades out. That makes a lot more sense. I knew it couldn't have been, you know, what I was hearing. Okay. Well, I definitely thought that the canvas and this would be like a big area. So there's not really a whole lot left to do. I'm gonna take us in the direction of Frozen Hearts, I think. Actually, wait, what is this thing? Is this the center of the map that I missed? Hold on. I thought there was stuff like in the center of the map that I got distracted and didn't go to, but I don't see anything. Okay, so this is probably the painting workshop I'm missing. So this is what I haven't gone to. So I have no idea what that is. Fuck it, should we look? Before we... I mean, that definitely looks like a big thing. Alright, I'll look.
Hang on tight.
We'll look here, and then I think maybe I'll take us to Frozen Hearts.
Flashing through the sky.
Or at the very least, maybe I can find the workshop over here. Let me see. Because this we've done. Hey, there's stuff here.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. There's stuff anywhere else? Okay. Endless Tower. Can I not? Okay, that's not an item. But this is a fixed camera room. Can I... Do I keep going? Oh! With a name like Endless Tower, I'm gonna assume this is gonna be like a whole
That's where she used to paint. And create.
Yeah.
A proper challenge.
What? Is that... I think that might be Clea. Hold on, let me see if there's any stuff in here I can steal. Well, it doesn't... Like, it doesn't seem large physically. Unless, I'm assuming maybe we can, like, go into these portraits, but, like, not now. There's something going on here. Yeah. All right. Let's go talk to the shadowy figure. And we'll speak with her as my own. Although I do wonder if we talk to her as somebody else, if she'd tell us to fuck off, which could be funny. Oh, they cut to me, Asmael, anyway. Alicia, I must say, you've surprised me. I didn't expect you and your friends to succeed. Wow, so this is like actually her. I thought that maybe as we found these throughout the world, they were like fragments or like impressions, like stains almost. But for her to know that we've succeeded, she's like present actively right now. And I certainly didn't expect the doppelganger to pull you into his schemes. He was supposed to keep an eye on you, not recruit you. Ooh, so that's Verso. The doppelganger? That's cold. But you did well. All that's left is for Renhua to clean up the canvas. Ooh. We won't let him. How can you? I think we should say, how can you let him erase Verso's canvas? Because I'm more interested in Clea's perspective, and I think that anything like an explanation would be interesting. And instead of just being like, no, we won't. Her being like, whatever, too fucking bad. Alicia, don't be emotional. You know this is necessary. And spare me that drivel of how much this canvas means to you. I've spent far more time here. Girl, what? We've been in this canvas for like 16 years. What are you talking about? I painted half this world with Verso. We went on adventures here while you sat reading in your... Oh my god, she helped create it? That tracks with all of the things that we've heard from Monoko about, like, wishing they could go back to a time when they could play with, like, Verso and Clea. And she was the oldest. So they did things together as siblings when they were young. I was perfectly fine leaving Maman here to work out her sorrows. Yeah, how is that working for you, baby girl? And if you insist on staying too, well, that's your choice. But Renoir will not stand for it. And I need him to help me with the real conflict outside, not waste more of his time in here. Hang on, no time. Renoir is needed for the real conflict. Outside. Okay. Enough. I grow tired repeating myself. Renoir will do what needs to be done. Why don't we have some fun instead? It's so interesting to me that Aline is Maman, and then her dad is just Renoir, first name basis. Because I think even Maëlle, yeah, even Alicia says Papa. So I wonder why Clea does not. Why don't we have some fun instead? Yeah, that sounds suspicious. Ha! Still such a timid child. You mope around all day, sad that you have no friends to play with. Yet you decline every invitation. I've really had an... it wasn't a decline. I was continuing the banter. The bants. Really, she's so exasperated. She's so cold to us. That I can only imagine she's also going through it, just in a different way. Play, don't play, I don't care. I'll explain the rules, then do as you want. I've sketched some figures. Doodles, really. I believe your friends call them Nevrons. It's a creative name. I like it. Did she paint like a special kind of them? Or like a special kind that we're gonna see here? Or like all of them? Verso and I named this challenge the Gauntlet. Survive them all and I'll show you a true drawing. Oh! Come on, Alicia, have some fun. The gauntlet lies within this canvas. Don't worry, death in there isn't final. Every canvas has its own rules, and I find death a boring outcome. Don't you, Alicia? Ooh. Play, don't really care. Stop waiting for someone to hold your hand. Damn! Okay, so this is... This is gonna be like a string of fights. This is like a tournament. Choose your trial. Stage 1, trial 1. I'm gonna say this is a pantheon. Wow, it's a pantheon. Let's just do one. I don't know, let me just see. Oh, what the hell? Is this supposed to be hard? They're probably like really scaled up. So scaled up enough, yeah. So we're not gonna one-shot them. And the damage is respectable. So. And I am fucking up all this shit, so that's fun. I wasn't prepared for this. So this is just like mobs that are like progress, like probably scaled to end game level is gonna be my assumption. Nobody's burning? Oh, I suck at this game.
Flames, rain.
Sweet.
It's extra funny because I don't remember the timing on a lot of these enemies because they were from so long ago.
On me. That's better.
The storm is coming. How are we doing health-wise? You should probably heal yourself.
Ready to evade. Better.
We're not necessarily committing this. I just want to see what it's like.
Finesse and grace. Void takes everything.
I'd love it.
He should burn to death.
Energized.
Let us stay.
Nice! I love when I'm right. That's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? And I have no AP because I haven't been parrying well. That tracks. Why don't we...
I'm ready. Okay.
We'll be into Virtuoso and then we can send it all and then he'll be dead.
Invigorating.
Right, no, that will heal it. You know what, fuck it. Easy. Trial complete. Do I get a thing? I imagine there's like a lot of these. You don't think every canvas is a pantheon, do you? I think every canvas is a pantheon. I don't think we need to stream this. I think I can do this off stream if I want to go sicko. But I don't think we need to stream it. I feel like this would be a lot of empty combat time. Yeah. One guess at the number. I don't, there's probably 10. 10 per canvas would be my assumption, maybe. That feels equivalent for a gauntlet style. Maybe stream the very last. Save the last one. Okay. We're getting chat feedback. Hold on. So what is this location called? This is Endless Tower. Stream the last one. By last one, do you mean last canvas or like the final round of the canvas? Since it looks like I can like choose which one to go into. The final one, the last one. Okay. Stream last fight. Okay. We will revisit this. If I feel particularly grindy, since this appears to be an exclusively combat-focused zone. Okay. Otherwise, this is something I will do off-stream, and perhaps we will revisit it next weekend. Maybe? Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Okay. Beat Lumiere before I do it. That might not happen. But we'll see. Otherwise, I'd have to go straight from Lumiere to... We could do old Lumiere. I do need to go back to Lumiere, actually. Hold on. Oh, Pillars, we're like at 2 days to a week. Yeah, I'm thinking Lumiere will probably be a next weekend thing. Just because there's areas I want to revisit. Okay. I'll let you guys pick what's next. Y'all want the Dark Gestural Arena or you want Frozen Hearts? Woohoo! We already have people voting for Frozen Hearts. Before I could even say it, people were voting for it. Frozen Hearts, Frozen Hearts, Frozen Hearts. You know what? We should clear out the arena. Not the arena, Frozen Hearts, because there's a lad there that wants me to bring him an item, and we should see what he's selling. So, which will also give me an idea of how much more money I need to save up. We should do that. That is over there. Okay. Yeah, let me look. I started Frozen Hearts just after we discovered Monoko Station, but we could have done it, but it would have just taken a really long time, so. Has there always been dudes here? There's no path up here. You have to fly? Hold on. Oh, man! Oh, man. I fucking hate these lantern guys. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. I do not... I know this individual's parry timing pretty well. But the rest of these lads, not so much. So... Oh, and I'm not spec'd out for this. Oh, I've got all single targets to fuck. Okay. We might be in a tight spot.
Feel the burn.
Haha. We're gonna be in a really tight spot. Yeah, we need I need to build for this. Because the issue that we have with these guys is if I don't take his friends down quickly, he's gonna absorb them and become like impossible to beat. So
From fire. Please survive.
Too early. Yeah, and I don't have anti-blight on, which will also be a problem. Oh, I do! Alright. Okay. Well, so we won't be blighted, which is great, but we will die anyway. Which is not great. So Lune's on heal. Jesus! Second chance. There we go. Yeah. Hey. Get up, brother.
I must rage.
This is gonna be really annoying. We might just have to do this later. Okay, or we can lock in. We can lock in. You know what? I hate you and I want you to die.
Ready to
but I don't think we have any. Backtrack. So weak to thunder. I don't think we have any ice to take him out of stance now.
Ready to evade.
I'll take that. Maybe all is not lost.
Lune, watch out.
Okay, you know what?
Let's shake the earth.
So this guy has to die. And I'll break him next turn because he's incurred my ire most tremendously.
From fire. Watch out, Monoko.
Invigorating.
Like, Monoko should be able to kill this thing.
Sweet.
No. It would be better if we gave ourselves regen. I don't know if this is enough to take him down. Next hit certainly will.
Wow.
Oh, jump! Oh, you bastard. That's fine. Please don't absorb your friend. He did not absorb his friend. But he goes next. And the only thing I can do is a basic attack. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Fuck it. Well, he's burning. That burn might heal him. Okay. Yeah. These enemies are so annoying.
Okay.
There's... I don't see any point to this unless we spec specifically to blitz that guy down. Which we'll probably have to, so...
Feel better.
Because nothing I do damage-wise matters as long as he's alive.
Careful now.
Eyes up, Verso.
Okay, baby girl.
Here's your card.
Do it again. Can we just fuck this guy? Yes! Okay. So we've got max gradient charges. We need to get rid of this guy before he absorbs.
Better.
I'll be shocked if we can do this. It's kind of the dream team on the field right now. Because it's our dream that we win, not necessarily because they have any kind of special synergy. Let's do... Oh my god.
Always come back.
That didn't really seem like it was extreme. Oh, probably your stance was dog shit. Okay, that's on me, honey. I'm sorry. And you can't brave? That's hilarious. Well, let's do this. This dude's absolutely gonna get absorbed.
Time to strike. Here
Here's your card.
So again, we're in Twilight. We should have enough. We can't break, but...
The stars judged you.
Resistant to dark. Of course it is. Please don't absorb him. Let's go! So we need to kill this guy in 2 turns. And he's resistant to dark. And I have no AP for anything. Versus at A, not S. Can someone break? No.
Here's your card.
Just in case, I'm gonna stack him full of AP. This is our only chance, yeah. Yes! Okay, now we stand a chance. Well, we'll never be able to break him until we get to our second radiant card, but...
Take your shot.
Okay. It's going much better than I thought it would. I don't care for these enemies. There's a mob with this guy and a Hexga and some other annoying tanky enemy on Big Guy Mountain, and I think that might be the hardest fight I've done in the game. Just straight up, so much health, so annoying. Let's. Oh, you're already mad. That's as much for to. Okay, well let's start. Let's start. Resistance naturally. I don't know what I expected. At 2, I think she can break. But it might be better. First has a halo. Angel eyes. We have the halo before, like that indicates that our res hasn't procced. That's super interesting. I had never noticed that before. That's super cool. Let's strike her.
Witness your
And then let's reapply stuff. Oh, boo! I don't have the AP for it. Bad at games. That's tough.
Let's pay.
I think. Let's all set, and then the next time this rolls around, let's see if we can get him into the big strong attack, and then make him play immediately. Which I think would be very good. Well, hold on, is it still stunned?
Your turn to shine.
Maybe. Let's find out.
end of the line.
I like when number is big. Oh, it only reapplies an A rank. That's a shame. Oh well, it was still a lot of damage and it looked real cool. Very high power defense as well. Yeah, but it's resistant. So instead, let's just keep AP up. Whoops! That's why we have shields. We're good. Well, this would be better if we were in rank S. Oh, fuck.
Prepare for oblivion. Oh well. Stuff.
I'm confident enough in my parries with this guy that I think we can make something cool happen. Yeah. Check this out.
Your turn to shine.
Oh, we should have done that second. Ah, I missed my quick time! I didn't know it would be so quick. I'm fucking ass at this game. Damn, that's really sad. That was the most flaccid, limpest skilled strike I've ever seen. We have maximum gradient. Extreme physical. Well, that's great. And we're in Twilight? Sexy. I don't know.
Here's your card.
All right, Miss Girl, I see you.
Time to end this.
Okay, let's try this again. Oh, he's toast. Because I'm just... Yeah, check this out.
Let's carve a path.
Delicious. Delicious. Did we get a weapon? Wow! A big upgrade. Okay, CL, so you got something nice. Are there two things here? Okay, so we have a journal and a picto.
Search and rescue. I know what I saw. He died. Fucking died. That attack destroyed half his torso. There's no walking away from that. But when I found him, he was unconscious but whole. His uniform was destroyed, yes, but his chest was merely bruised. He says the blast just missed him, and it was chaotic during battle, so I probably misunderstood what I saw. Bullshit! Absolute bloody bullshit! He and his father keep saying the paintress is the solution, not the problem. But I don't buy it anymore. I think they're lying about what happened to Expedition Zero. Somehow, everyone else died, but they walked out without a scratch. It hurts to think he'd betray us. But nobody ever expects to be betrayed. His mistake, though, is thinking his charm is sufficient to sell his lies. We'll take him tomorrow night. Claude, Louise, and Dion are no fools. They saw what I saw. We will get answers. And if he is a traitor, then he will share the fate of traitors.
Oof. Okay, so this is Search and Rescue. This is Julie, who has come up before. This is very obviously about Verso. Charm-wise, half a torso. Yeah. But she's Search and Rescue, not attached to an expedition number. That is interesting to me, though. It never occurred to me that, like, because obviously Verso has spoken about being part of Expedition Zero, and Renhua was the leader of Expedition Zero. I guess I never really imagined there would have been other people with them, but surely there would have had to have been for it to have been an expedition. So what? Clea turned them away at the monolith, and then what happened? They went back, and it was just the two of them. Okay. That's not a picture. That's another. This is another journal. We get two in the same spot.
I miss you. I don't have the right to miss you, but I do. I wish I could talk to you. Tell you. Fuck. I don't know what I would tell you. Just ask that you forgive me. Julie. Forgive me. I'm not a traitor. I'm not. I'm trying to save. I'm trying to save us all. But you're right. I am a coward. I'm a fucking coward. You deserved to know why, but I couldn't. I couldn't face you properly. Not, and still do, what had to be done. Papa believes you're Clear's creation, and even if you're not, we can no longer trust you. But I think you just wanted answers. Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you convince them to abduct me, interrogate me? No. Fuck, I shouldn't say that. You thought I was a traitor. You were doing what you thought was right, just like we are. I swear to you, I'm doing what's right. I should have known when you started questioning things that you wouldn't be fooled. But how could I even explain? You'd have thought I'd gone mad. Doppelgangers. Canvas worlds. Man. But Papa's right. We can't take the risk. Too much is at stake. It had to be done. It had to. Clear already took our sister. If we want to save our family, our world, our people, we can't take any chances. And once we free Mama, she'll bring you back. It won't be forever. I promise. I promise. We deserve to live. All of us. We deserve to exist.
Wow. Okay. So he didn't kill her himself. He was certainly like a passive observer, knowing it was going to happen. I think the conclusion of this is, and I'm assuming that these might have been written within a similar time frame, like relatively close together, because if this was 100 years ago, when the first expedition started out, yeah, to see what his mindset was at that time, like potentially shortly after, like his own creation, like the affirmation of his right to exist, and like the other painted members of the canvas, like their right to exist, and to see like through the years how that has changed, and how just like tired and broken and miserable he is now. I think the first I miss you on this, this game needs to win a lot of awards. Ben Starr needs to win a lot of awards. Checking the game out on Steam. Can you? Ooh, well, we are quite far into the end game. So you will be rather substantially spoiled. But I can tell you this is my personal game of the year. Wow. But this is also interesting to me because oh, well, maybe he would think that like she was painted by Clea in her youth. Cuz I'm assuming she's obviously not a Nevron, which wouldn't necessarily make a lot of sense. And like this pain and this anger and then like trying to like understand it and parse it. And it's been 100 years and she's never been brought back.
Let's go.
Okay, I don't know if I want to start. It is 4 o'clock. This does kind of feel like it might be a pause point, unless I have Evan's door. Is there something short I can do that will take me under 30 minutes to complete? And just like kill something and think about what we just heard by any chance? Or it says the fountain. All right. The arena might be longer than 30. But if we just want to do, yeah, let's do something and kind of like reflect on what we heard. I don't want to commit to a big thing, and I don't want to sleuth around for any more like plot stuff. I think we need to. Yeah, I think we need to sit with that one for a while. Fountain. Okay, let's check out the fountain, which I think is down here. It's past the island where the chromatic aberration was, and I believe that is the island straight in front of us. So is this it? This is it. '84. Is Verso's journal gone? Oh, say psych. Oh, okay, it's at the top. I was like, was that a one and done? Did I only get to listen to that once? I wonder if we will find Expedition 84's journal here. We are missing it. We should rest. Yeah, baby girl, you're covered in blood. Let's just... Maybe we we have to go to the lake? I've seen the chromatic enemy at the monolith, but I have not attempted to... I've not
Watch
like,
out. Is it looking for a fight?
A hand enemy. Oh, but it's white! Alright. Well, be cool, white hand. I bet this is Expedition 84.
Yasmin, Monolith Year 84. My favorite theory is that she's some crazy demonic maths teacher, and this is our punishment for failing at numbers. A load of superstitious hysteria, but at least we're here now. It's worth it just to walk these valleys. I've barely seen a meadow since Lady Genocide and her poison smoke took up residence. And the sky. I feel almost naked without the dome above us. We're so exposed, but it's thrilling too. We landed at the exact spot where Expedition Zero touched ground and retraced their route. But there's not a single scrap of cloth or body anywhere. Bloody hell, we're out here chasing shadows. 15-year-old shadows. I'm glad we restarted the expeditions. But how the hell are we supposed to find them? No trail could last 15 years.
Interesting. So, there was a 15-year break between Expedition Zero and when the expeditions restarted? Because I thought we read in the beginning that it was like, it was 0 and then it went to 100. Heaven's Door, am I misremembering? They did go from 0 to 84. If the game has explained to me why a pause was taken, I don't remember that. So I will try not to speculate in case that has not been revealed. You. The ones who conquered the monolith. And bested she who claimed this painting as her own. Mistress shall be pleased to hear of your feat. Now, one cannot stay ignorant to the consequences of your triumph. What will happen to the canvas? Ooh, isn't that a question? Also, Mistress implies she's like reporting to somebody, and I believe there was a white hexga in the area where Lune did a lot of pole dancing, who made a comment about how like she she was like talking to the painters, but the paintress wasn't what she expected. Like it was a different person. And I'm kind of wondering if maybe, I don't know. Because Clea had that one comment about, oh yeah, I did like some drawings. I like some little doodles. You call them Neverons. Whatever. Like fucking bitch. Like bitch. You're my little sister and you're a bitch. So that's kind of like in the back of my head just a little bit. We'll say that Renoir tends to erase everything. I expected nothing less. I think of this not as a tragedy, but as a victory. Interesting. Impossible. What you aim to do is unachievable. but I commend your determination. Mistress afflicted me with a similar quality. We who are her creations, we share the same duty. To hasten a resolution to their conflict by removing their powers of destruction, by keeping Chroma from their grasp. The there can only be Alina and Renoir. Can only be. Which means, yeah, Clea was not just being an annoying older sibling. She was, I mean, she was being an older sibling, which, like an annoying older sibling, but she was also telling the truth. And I think we even got like a whisper of that in one of the cutscenes just before the epilogue, or maybe during the epilogue, where she mentioned like she's gonna get weaker because like her powers, it's not going back to her. Like the other things are keeping it, so that would track. But I was assigned an additional duty. Incomplete, unfinished creations brought to life by the hand of the mistress. I was painted to neutralize them. Uh-oh. Explain. Clarify, please. Additional information and context is needed. Why would your mistress want that? Their existence is proof of my mistress's failures. And for that reason, I was to erase them. Whoa! Okay, Clea. So we don't have time to unpack all of that. But Miss Girl, you've got a complex. But I could not. Painted by the same brush, cut from the same cloth. Seeing their pitiful state, I simply could not. And this is an interesting parallel too, because she's created them and we have been created, and we're seeing them like form their own identities. Oh, Clea hates that. I bet that bitch hates it. But you helped them. Many of them are back on their feet, thanks to you. You've shown them mercy. You chose the way of kindness. Often have I thought it wrong to hope. For too long I roamed the world. I thought the duty assigned to me to be cruel. This must be in reference to the white Nevrons that we've been helping. Even when I settled on a new purpose, it soon revealed itself to be impossible as well. And so I wandered. Little by little, I lost myself in thoughts of darkness as I noticed the world around me. I then learned the truth. So this was not always a white Nevron. You were one of them. Expeditioners, you have helped so many of us. Kindly accept this. May you continue to help those who have strayed from their path. May you continue to help those who have strayed from their path.
Claire.
Whoa!
Your sister created the Nevrons.
Yes. Except for the ones on the Axon Islands.
Why did she make Nevron feet so pointy? I can't polish them without poking myself. It's terribly inconvenient.
Monoko?
Yes. Quite annoying.
So, I'm sorry. Did I just get 100 points of Lumina? Oh, I can't see how many I have from this menu, I don't think. So that could be enough for cheater on everybody. Be on your way, pay me no mind. try to stop us? Only an unappreciative fool would try to stop you. We, the unfinished, we are grateful. Ah! Evil. We will leave. So, where's the flag? Yeah, how many of these do I have now? $215. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 200. And we can get cheater on everybody. Or 160 if we keep cheater equipped on somebody else. And if I want... So I need 400. No, I would need... 340 if I wanted to get cheater and... Second wind. Second chance. Interesting. All right. Well, this I think is where we should call it. It is 4 o'clock. I need to call the insurance billing department. And we got to do that while business hours are still... We have to occupy that window. And they will close in an hour. So I should pause here, even though I don't want to. We should. We will be back tomorrow with more Expedition 33. I expect that tomorrow maybe we'll do Frozen Hearts and the Dark Gestural Arena. And we have the Endless Night Sanctuary. And the Dragon. And Old Lumiere. Yeah. I think tomorrow let's try to focus on Frozen Hearts or Endless Night. And then from there we'll see what happens and we'll see how we feel. Thank you. I'll need the luck with the phone calls, unfortunately, yeah. But I will see you all on Discord and I'll see you tomorrow. I actually think we might be able to finish basically everything on the list tomorrow. And then we'll have to see what we do on Sunday. Anything could happen. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.